Hello, our citizens. Welcome to Brain Education TV. Today, we're going to expand our strength practice. We're going to add some of the movements we've done in the past and put them into a flow to deepen our strengthening practice. So it's going to be a little bit more challenging. So bear with me, do your best. Don't be afraid to hold on to things if you need to. So as we get warmed up, we're going to start to just simply walk in place. So start to pump your legs a little bit. I want you to get a sense of feeling the balls of your feet. The balls of your feet. Try to lighten the load in your heels. Come towards your toes. When we put the weight on our feet, we want to put the brunt of our weight into the balls of our feet and our toes. That's going to help us with our balance. We want to use the outside edge and our heel to give us the strength. That'll help us to use our bones well. It puts less stress on the muscles and allows us to be able to stand more comfortably with less pain. So start to pump a little bit faster. You want to feel circulation. As you start to move, you may feel that your body wants to go a little faster. Maybe it turns into a little bit of a jog. You want to get the blood flowing into the toe tips, all the way through the hips, knees, and ankles. Now, some of you may feel a little heaviness, a little stiffness. That's normal as well. So if you've been sitting too much or you've been working out too hard, you're going to feel that in your legs. So we need to check in where we're at so that we can see where we're at afterwards. So we're going to work one leg at a time pretty strongly, mixing two postures together. Good. So now slowly settle in. Bring your feet about shoulder width apart. Really feel the balls of your feet and bring your weight forward 1 degree so you feel the balls of your feet and your toes. Heels are just a little bit lighter. Now we're going to slide our weight over to the right side, and with our left foot, we're just going to kiss the toe on the earth. Very little weight, as little as possible, but a slight touch. This is called an empty posture. If you haven't seen the other videos, I go back and I'll give you a little bit more detail. And then with my hands, my left foot is forward, my left hand's going to come forward, my right hand's going to be in the middle. Relax the shoulders. Try to be empty in the upper body. Very soft, very light. And then from here, we're going to take our left leg and we're going to move it behind us into our curtsy posture. My heel is up, my toes are down, and then my hands are going to come out and kind of press the earth away. Now, I don't want to stress too much about the movement of the arms. You'll find something that feels comfortable with your flow. Now, this right leg is going to do all the work for a minute here. So as I shift my weight forward, I'm going to step forward and just kiss my toe once again. And then as I inhale next, I'm going to take my leg behind me back into my curtsy. So this right leg is going to really work. I can put my weight into that leg. I can sit a little deeper if I want more strengthening. So now as I inhale, I'm going to come in, lifting my leg and kiss my toe. Sink in as you exhale. And then as I inhale, I'm going to move my hands out and push away. As I inhale, I come back up. As I exhale, I kiss my toe. So there's a balance element. There's a strength element. Inhale. So with your hands, find whatever flow feels comfortable. When you start to strengthen the legs very well, you'll start to find that you'll be able to be more creative with your upper body. If I need to hold on to something, please do. So if you go back and forth 10 times, 20 times, you're going to start to feel heat. You're going to start to sweat. You're going to start to feel that leg start to tremble. So this is where we can build a lot of strength in our legs, reduce a lot of that pain in our joints. Now, I don't like doing thousands of squats, but I like to flow with energy. It keeps my mind calmer, clearer, and then I can sink in. I can challenge myself where I am today. Good. We're going to go one more empty. That right leg is probably whining a little bit, maybe screaming a little bit. Good. And then coming back and find your center. Can you feel the difference between the two legs? Very different. One leg's worked really, really hard. One leg has been floating. So now let's get ourselves ready. Shoulder width, I'm going to adjust a little bit. Bring my weight over to my left side. Left leg knows it's time to work. Empty posture. Kiss the toe. Right hand in front, left hand in the middle. Relax the upper body. Good. So from my empty posture, I'm gonna move my leg behind me into my curtsy. Ball the foot on the ground, heel up, and then I can sink in as deep as I want. Good, so as I inhale, coming up into my empty, exhale down into my curtsy. I can transition through the inhale and sink in deeper and deeper. So pushing the hands out, looking in, sinking deeper. So as I get going, I'll have my wobbles. As I get going, I'll feel fatigue where as I warm up, I might be able to sink a little deeper. As I start to fatigue, I might have to stay a little taller. I might not be able to work as hard. So as you flow, inhaling, empty, sink in. Inhale, back to curtsy. Inhale, exhale. Can you sink a little deeper? One leg is gonna be a little bit more challenging for most of us. So don't be afraid to adjust the speed, the tempo, the depth. But I have two rules. It has to be challenging. It has to be a little bit difficult for whatever your condition is today. The other rule is you have to breathe, and breathe very well. So an uncomfortable body, challenged body, and a very comfortable breath. So you feel the fatigue, the warmth, the sweat starts dripping on your forehead, the sweat starts dripping down your back. Good, one more empty. One more curtsy. And we'll come right back up into our horse stance. Now bring the weight forward again, come back to where we started. Can you feel how much the legs have changed? Probably warmer, probably heavier. Now I want just to get a little bounce. So you've stirred up a lot of heaviness, some strength. So they're gonna likely to feel heavier or sore at the beginning. So when I bounce, I can start to rinse away some of the soreness before it settles in. You can bounce a little deeper. You can bounce the heels a little bit. You can start to shake that tension out of your legs. Another way to clean up a little bit is to just kind of kick your legs out a little bit. So you feel like you're releasing some of the discomfort, some of the weakness as it comes out, and your body starts to feel stronger and stronger, settling back in. Can you feel that you feel more solid and more grounded? Through these flows, I've done a great job of reducing the difficulty in my movement, the pain in my knees and my ankles. So I hope you can join me in this practice and keep improving your body condition. We'll finish for today. Feet together, hands on your abdomen, and thank you. To deepen your practice with brain education, please check the link in the description. You can sign up for our email list that will allow you to be up to date on all of our future lives, our future workshops, and all the future events that we're doing with Brain Education TV.